morning, my Instagram friends. Many times during my seminars, I have people asking me, Razvan, but what are you doing to be successful? Like, what's your daily schedule? And a long time ago, I realized there needs to be a balance between your daily activities for your objectives and mastering the art of living. So because I'm leaving to Peru in a few days, and although I have a small allergy, I kind of wanted to show you guys how a day of my life looks like and to document it with basically everything I'm doing, at least when I'm home in Romania. So first things first, I'm always thanking God and the universe for all the beautiful things I have in my life, for the beautiful gift called life, for being healthy, for my friends, for my business, for everything that is happening around. And then, as you can see, I have here some cards, which are basically the objectives I have for the next chapters of my life, like mentally, emotionally, relationship-wise, career-wise. And they all the time keep me focused on what I want to do in the next couple of years. And again, super important, I always have with me a few bottles of water. And it's so important when you go to bed and after you wake up to drink water, at least half a liter, because your body needs it after so much time without water. And then one of the things that have produced a huge evolution in my life in the last couple of years is meditation. So I'm going to my living room, which is kind of like my temple, and I'm lighting my candle and I spend the first 30 minutes meditating. So meditation is becoming more popular, and if people would understand its benefits, they will do it more and more. But it's so important to spend like the first 30 minutes of your day meditating and connecting with the universe and your soul and everything you are as a being on this planet. And I have all kinds of things in my house that produce me good emotions. Like, for example, these are some awards that I got from my company for performances I did, and I have all kinds of pictures, and I want to show you something very important to me. And I have personal development quotes and stuff like that around my house, but like this is important. These are magnets with the almost 200 trips that I've done in the last 5 years. When I'm looking here, you see every magnet has an emotion. This is from South Africa, for example. I had such an amazing time. So the food subject is so complex, but let's make it short. Like a long time ago, I became so aware about food, and I was a vegan for a while, then a vegetarian for a while. Right now I'm in a point where I'm just in a balance with everything I'm eating. So 99% I'm not eating meat, only from time to time, every once in a while if I really feel like eating. I eat fish sometimes, I try to avoid cheese, and 90% of my food is about vegetables and fruits and alkaline food. And I'm also taking all kinds of supplements. This is a complex, vitamin C, I think chlorella and spirulina, and omega-3 and all kinds of things. And honestly, guys, with all my heart, you don't need meat to be healthy, I'm telling you with all. And anyway, this morning is about fruits and an amazing vegetable soup. Now, I'm in love with nature, and it's so awesome to be able to eat in nature all the time. I have the pool here and the park in my left side, so this is kind of one of my favorite places in my house where I eat like most of the times. And when I was 18 years old, I moved to Bucharest. I had about 100 euro, the money for a whole month from my grandparents' pension. So I learned to be grateful for the food. So I'm all the time blessing the food and being grateful for everything that is happening in my life again. And I'm also praying for the people that don't have food or don't have water all around the world, because there are so many millions of people starving, around the world, and I'm aware of that. And in the same time, if I ate a fish or an animal, I'm always praying for the soul of that fish or that. Because, I'm aware that the soul of the fish or the soul of the animal had to leave its body in order for us to eat the meat we're eating. And honestly, I'm telling you with all my heart that food, it's so much better when you bless it with love and light. And now let's go to business, is how I managed to build this lifestyle. So what I'm doing, I'm building communities around the world with people that love traveling and love personal development and love making money. So what I'm doing, I'm always recruiting promoters and teaching them how to become professional and be very successful here. And it's so awesome that because of technology, I can even work from my home. So right now I'll have a meeting online with a guy that is working on a cruise ship. He's from Serbia, very talented, very cool guy. And I cannot wait to see the outcome of this meeting. So Dan is super open and he will join in the next couple of hours. My business, which makes me very happy. And now let's talk a little about personal development. So I was born in Romania, in a city with 10,000 people on a street that didn't have cement on it. So by far the thing that completely changed my life was personal development. And a long time ago I started reading books, going to seminars and working with my mind. Because I realized that with evolution and with building myself, I will eventually be able to build whatever I want in my life. So right now I'm at the pool, which makes me very excited, because this is one of the places where I do personal development. and this is the place where I'm reading most of the time, so I combine both of them. Like right now I have about 20-30 pages of a book that completely impacted me a lot. It's called Power versus Force by Dr. David Hopkins, and this is a book about human awareness and what's happening with the spiritual people. And you know, when I'm reading a book, I'm not just reading, but I'm studying it. So this is the main key, is I don't finish a book so fast. I'm really studying it and getting to learn as many things as. And in order not to get myself bored, I have moments when I'm reading like 3 or 4 books in the same time, and I'm getting most of the focus in one. But I don't mind like alternating from time to time the books I'm reading. But you know, one of the things I love so much about books is that whatever issue, whatever challenge, whatever wherever you want to evolve in your life, in this moment, someone had this issue before you, or someone had this desire before you, and he managed to achieve it and he put it in a book. That's why a book is so powerful. And this is my second most favorite personal development place, where I'm taking the shower, where when I'm brushing my teeth, I have my headset here, and I'm all the time listening to audios of, you know, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, John Maxwell, Mark Acera, which is my mentor in network marketing. I usually spend about 30 minutes in the bathroom, but you know, before I was thinking I'm losing this time, but because of personal development, because I'm always listening to those audios, this is one of my productive times while I'm taking the shower and doing all the personal things. So you know, during the day I'm doing so many things that I'm not even aware, because right now they're on pilot mode. But one of the things I'm always doing when I'm in the shower, I'm focusing on the water to clean me of all the negative energies, everything that might affect me, and everything that is not me. So a shower is not just a shower, but it's a whole cleansing process. I know that for some of you guys this is mumbo jumbo, but I'm telling you with 100% that when I'm going out of the shower, I'm always clean and full of energy and ready to have an amazing day. And the last thing I want to share with you guys about the shower is that most of the times in the morning, the shower is super cold, because this way it just activates my whole body, my energy, and when I go out of the house, I'm just full of energy, ready to rock and roll. After doing all my morning rituals, usually that's when I'm spending about half an hour answering emails and fixing things and talking to my leaders and all kinds of stuff that need my attention before I get out of the house. And one of the things I was doing for a long time, and it was such a huge mistake, and again, usually what people do is, before I was doing all my rituals, I was going just on the phone and solving problems and stuff like that, and my energy was super low. But you see, after I've done all these things in the morning and I just fill myself with positive energy, it doesn't matter what situation I have to solve in my life, I'm full of energy and ready to solve it. And that's what I'm doing every day of my life. And sometimes I'm spending some time on social media, answering messages, posting things and stuff like that. Obviously today I'm spending more time on social media because I wanted to do this documentary of today, but usually I'm spending like 20 minutes, maximum half an hour. And now this is a big one. The moment I'm stepping out the door of my house, I'm expecting to have an amazing day. I'm expecting to attract amazing people, amazing experiences. I'm expecting to attract leaders in my business. It's like every day of my life is like a new adventure, and I'm excited. And because I'm most of the times away, I'm so excited when I'm home and I can drive my car. You know, I love this car so much because, as I told you, I was living with 100 euro when I moved to Bucharest, the money from my grandparents' pension. And this car was like a dream car for me. And now I'm grateful for the fact that And you know, when I'm getting in the car, it's another great place for me to be grateful. And every time I'm here, I'm just reminding myself of the first feeling I had when I drove it for the first time. And I'm grateful. That's it. I'm just grateful for everything that is happening in my life. So what I'm doing in the car, obviously I'm driving, but when I'm driving, again, I'm doing productive things. So giving phone calls, you know, and God bless Bluetooth technology. And then again, I'm listening to audios of personal development. And you know, earlier in the morning, I was talking about balance in our life. So yes, I love personal development, but I also love music. And I have days where I just don't focus on personal development and I just listen to music. And now we are getting to one of my most favorite things, which is the gym. And this is a club I started going about 10 years ago. And you know, the gym is not just a physical thing, but it gives me strength and energy for the whole day. So here I am in the gym. I don't want to document so much what I'm doing in the gym, but what I want to tell you is that I don't want to be a big guy. I'm just working with small weights, lots of repetition, a lot of cardio. I just want to be fit and sculpt my body with everything I'm doing here. So the gym gives me a lot of power, as I was saying earlier. You know, when I was 15 years old, I started doing martial arts and all kinds of sports, and my mindset and my body and everything just changed in my life. So whenever I am in Romania and when I travel, I'm trying to do like 1-2 hours of sports, and my life is so completely different when I am doing sports on a regular basis. And guess what else I'm doing in the gym? I'm listening to audios of personal development. And I know that some of you guys are, oh my god, that's too much. And what I want to share with you guys is that, yeah, most of the people see the trips and the money and the lifestyle. But that's just like an iceberg, you know, you see only what's on the surface, but what's behind the surface is those 2-3 hours per day that I'm dedicating to my evolution, to reach the highest level of evolution humanly possible, and in the same time to contribute at the maximum level possible. So right now I'm listening an audiobook of Viktor Frankl, Man in Search for Meaning. It's, oh my god, such an amazing story with a guy that survived the Holocaust in Auschwitz, and he's talking about motivation and how did they manage to be positive in those circumstances. So one of the main things I'm doing when I'm at the gym or when I'm talking to someone is that I'm doing that thing. I'm super focused, you know, I'm not in another part. I'm here now, present, so I don't answer calls, I don't answer emails or WhatsApp or nothing like that. Just focus. So I just finished the gym, and right now I'm going to my first business meeting, and because I know I have so many people follow me that are from the business world or salespeople or networkers, I want to share with you guys something that will be a huge breakthrough in your future success. So a few days ago I attracted a very powerful person in my business. He was working for the European Parliament in Brussels, and he has a lot of influence in politics and the business world. So right now we're having a meeting with 10-14 people. And then I have another meeting in my house with again about 10-12 people with a new team I started. So in my company, I'm known as a record breaker in Europe. I reached the highest level in the company in 1.5 years. And it happened because of many things, but one of the most important was because I learned to compress my time. So in 4 hours, I'm meeting more than 20 people, and that's in 4 hours, I'm meeting more than most of the people meet in a month. And this, guys, is the law of compressed activity, which I learned so much time ago, to be productive with every minute I have from my life. And again, after all these rituals and the gym and everything, my energy level is so high that I have the power to influence basically anyone. And you know, some people are saying, yeah, Razvan, but you already have the success and have the money and have all these things, so it's easy for you to be like that. But what I'm trying to make you understand today is it's exactly the opposite. Not born in the lucky sperm club. I moved to Romania. I was winning €100 when I was 18 years old from my grandparents. So all these things that you saw today in me doing every day of my life helped me build this attitude, helped me build confidence, helped me build influence and leadership. So when I meet people, I have the attitude, I have the skills, I have the energy, I have everything I need in order to be efficient and influence people to whatever I'm doing in my projects. So here we go. High level energy, amazing music, ready to rock and roll, baby. Guys, I just finished my first meeting with Petru and an amazing group of girls.
Hello. Hello.
Ready to rock and roll in our club. You should be here. Hey guys, I'm right now in my house with an amazing guy. We just had a business presentation. Check this out. Most of them are artists, and we're bringing amazing thing in our community in the next couple of months. Home alone after a long day, and you know, usually before I'm going to bed, I love to feed my soul again with the things I love to do with all my heart, which is playing the piano, for example. Hey guys, this is the last story for today, and again the day has ended and I feel like I have lived a week in one day. So many beautiful people, beautiful experiences, growth, contribution, and all the things that are important to me in my life. And again, obviously not every day is the same, but I feel like I have lived in the present today, and I have gotten closer to my objectives for the future. So the last thing I'm doing, obviously, it's again meditation. Meditation is so important again in the night because I'm meeting so many people, getting influenced by all their energies, all their things that are happening in their lives, and I just want to clean from all those things and be me again. So I'm doing yet another 20-30 minutes of meditation. So I'm being thankful again for all the beautiful things from today and from my life, doing my 20-30 minutes meditation and then reading my cards again with my objectives, and that's it. So I want to thank you all for spending today with me. I hope with all my heart that you found things today that will help you in your future journeys in getting connected to your soul, to your objectives, and to everything you are as a human being. So thank you. I love you all, and I will see you soon, the next couple of days and weeks and years.